Well, thousands of Israeli Defense Force reservists have been called to active duty in the wake of the October 7th attacks, some even returning from overseas, including Hillel, a dual American Israeli citizen. He was in New Jersey with his family at the time of the terrorist attacks and rushed back to Israel to serve his country. For security reasons, we have been asked not to share his last name. And joining me now is Hillel from a base in Israel to tell more of his story. Hillel, thank you so much for joining us right now, especially in the midst of everything that's going on. I want to start off by asking you, where were you when the attacks happened on October 7th? And can you also talk to us about the process of getting back to Israel so quickly?
2 Saturdays ago, on Saturday morning, so I was at the synagogue, and someone had come to the synagogue to tell us that something super bad had happened in Israel, and because we keep the Sabbath, so we would have no way to know because we don't look at our phones or anything like that. So I found out there, and I had gone straight home, and even though it was the Sabbath, I had gone home and went straight to my phone to see if I was called up. And indeed, I was called up. So that was the first step of finding out.
Hello, what did you think when you found out exactly what happened? What went through your mind?
The second I saw it, I just couldn't believe it, just also because of the sheer numbers. And also because from active service, I had served on the Gaza border. So something like that to have happened in my time there seems crazy. And I think that was my first part of it. And the second part of it was I had found out, and I had just gone and left the room to tell my wife plus my family. And as soon as I started to speak, I kind of broke down because like to say, yeah, Hamas has killed, blank, and also beheaded 40 babies and shot I could barely talk. But I mean, that was my first reaction, and my first thing that I did was I thought for about 2 seconds, and I said, okay, it's time to go back. And then I had to go find a flight. That was my next step. And my wife and my 10-month-old are still back in the States because they really can't find a flight home. And because I'm here, I can't help them out. So at least they have some help there, but that's the current situation.
Yeah, it's so hard, to wrap your mind around the whole situation. Hillel, I want to, if you can, maybe help people understand something as far as requirements to serve in the military for Israelis. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because it's different than here in the U.S.
Yeah, so if you are a citizen, then you have to serve as soon as you finish high school / you reach the age of 18, you have to serve. Now, I came in as a volunteer. I had come here just for a gap year, and I had learned in a Jewish institution for 2 years, and then they have a program there, and they have it throughout the country. And then it's a 5-year program, but the start of it is that you learn for 2 years, and then you go serve.
Yeah, let me ask you how you're feeling. What's the feeling among all the soldiers? I mean, this is wartime. How do you all feel about everything?
We're definitely sad because of all the people we have lost, and we're concerned for the 200 plus kidnapped. But we also know that we have a job to do. We have a people, an entire nation to go and protect, and I think that's our focus. So, I think that the country now is kind of in a state of grieving, and in a state of helping these soldiers in all ways that they can. But the focus for the soldiers is just to protect our people and to make sure that something as horrible as what happened can never and will never happen again.
Okay. Well, Hillel, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We really appreciate it. Be safe and God bless you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.